Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Anothercoverlover channel, and what am I doing today? Well, I was searching around. Someone had suggested a long time ago some Grateful Dead, but I can't find exactly which one it was. And if a lot of you know me and know my channel, I'm a sucker for the Grateful Dead, and I'm trying not to do that much for myself. But I did find one I'm going to do for myself. Full disclosure, I have watched this video twice because the first time I watched it, I wasn't recording it. The second time I watched it, the computer blew up right at the end of it, so I couldn't do the verses. All right, so this is actually, I'm going to start kind of backwards. This is the cover of the Grateful Dead song called Ripple, but this cover's got Bill Kreutzmann, who's one of the drummers in it, and it's a different type of song how they did it. It's called Ripple, and I'm sorry, it's Ripple by the Grateful Dead featuring Bill Kreutzmann. He's the only original member of the Grateful Dead in here. But man, I think you'll like it. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And here we go. Barring any other blow-ups, here it is. Trying to pause a lot, but Chaz from Louisiana makes me happy every time I see him, and he barely ever smiles. Chaz.
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down, thoughts unbroken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know, don't really care. Let there be song to fill the air. Is empty, if your cup is full, it be again, let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, sample highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. When
fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home.
Nice. So nice. Okay, that was outstanding. And it didn't stop, and we're rocking and rolling, so we're going to go on to the next one. I loved that. I love the interchange of all the different people, all the different nationalities. The instruments, if my wife sees this, she's going to know I want everything they were playing that I don't already have. I just sold my accordion. Why the hell did I do that? Why? I don't know. My mind. But some of those things I had no idea what they were. I still want one. Right? I'll never play it. I want to hang it on my wall as a trophy. Anyway. All right, this is the Grateful Dead live from New York, and I love that last thing they did, right? And I know it's for charity and stuff, but and it's fantastic. Would I watch it again? Absolutely. Do I recommend it highly? Absolutely. Is it as good as the Grateful Dead? I don't know. No. The first answer is no. But then again, let's say that it was fantastic. But here's Jerry, man. Jerry, 1980. Let's get it.
Sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp, on the string. Would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. Hearts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Still water where there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again, let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dome alone. River moon still warm, and there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow. You choose to leave, must follow. But if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home.
All right, guys. That almost brings some tears to my eyes, to be real honest with you, because they were before the Grateful Dead. I listened to what everybody listened to when they were a high school kid. I listened to Rush, or my love, I had to think of it in a Rush cover yet, and Queen, and Kiss. And my favorite back then was now I can't remember. Can't even remember a song to tell you about. Down from the ground came out marching in. Thin Lizzy. Sorry. Apologies to the remaining Thin Lizzy members. Thin Lizzy was my favorite by far. And I listened to a lot of other stuff, and some of the stuff I listened to, I would never would have admitted that I listened to it at all. Because, it was considered, pussy or faggot or whatever. I'm sorry, now for people who are watching. But that's how it was in the 70s, right? But in 1980, I moved to Washington, D.C., around 81, really. I loved it there. It wasn't a good situation for me and the people I was with, my aunt and uncle. And I'm terribly sorry for that. But again, I was very young, very, very young, and didn't have a sense of anything, real entitled, and came out of a very poor background when I came up to a background with people who had something, had money. I didn't know how to act. But I worked at a shoe store in Manassas, Virginia. And I worked with this guy, and I wish I could remember his name, and I hope one of these days he stumbles up on my channel, because he was the best guy. He was a great boss. He was a friend, and he took me to my first Grateful Dead show, and he also took me to a show where the headliner was John Prine. And I loved both of those, but I especially loved the Grateful Dead. And I didn't tour around and follow them. I wish I'd had the guts or the money. I actually saw them once with him in 81, and then in 85, I had a friend in college, and in 85 they blew up at my college, probably all over the U.S., and they were huge again, and he wanted to go and see what the fuss was all about. And so I took him to it, and it honestly wasn't a very good show for his first show, but I loved it, and I treasure those memories of seeing the Dead, and I was shut up. But again, this one just slayed me. Love it. I hope you guys did. Please come back to the channel. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, hit the notification bell. I've been very slack about putting videos out, but I'll try to get, as I get better, as the weather gets warmer, I certainly will do more. Comment down below. Please, you can tell me you didn't like something, but don't be mean or nasty. And again, I love you guys and so much fun on this channel. Peace. Please come back.